Let's make something with the 123 ScrawlrBox. No formal intro today because I am full of flu, so we're just going to dive right into this and remind ourselves of what was inside the box. Inside this box was a set of Stabilo BOSS original highlighters in Nature Colours, a set of 6 Pentel Pointliner colours, a Faber-Castell 9000 Jumbo pencil in HB, a Faber-Castell dust-free eraser and an A5 mixed media pad, and this gorgeous featured art. So let's dive into some of those tips and tricks as seen in this month's zine. I've also got a water pot and paintbrushes handy, as well as a ruler, and my paper palette. I'm using the paper from the box, and I've started with a quick sketch using that Jumbo pencil. And before I began, I pre-planned my colours and where I want to put them. This can make life easier when working with colour. And I'm not being precious about how I lay this down, I really am squiggling it all about. I want that rough texture. I'm going for earthy look. It kind of reminds me of leaves. Now we're going to make a wash with our highlighters, so I'll scribble on a palette and then wet paintbrush. And I'm going to apply this paint in the way that it's drawn on the page. So when it dries, you should see the lines. Using the same colour, I'm going to colour in the cheeks, and this should give a nice contrast. Then I'm going to paint using another marker, the orange rusty colour this time, and I'm going to fill in the bottom of the scarf, overlapping quite a bit while they're wet so they bleed into each other. Check it's dry before going on top, and I'm going to use that marker in the khaki colour again to do the hat details. And now onto the outlines. And that green pen complements the green highlighter perfectly. So all the green bits I'm going to use the green pen to do outlines for. And now I'm going to do some mark making to fill in the details for the hat. I'm not being too precious about my line work either. I like it to look a bit more organic. It's quite a slow process, but I'm really enjoying it. Layering up that highlighter colour again to add in a little bit of shadow work. Starting to come together nicely now. Onto the black liner to do the face. This is probably one of my favourite boxes this year. Liners are such a comfort supply for me. But I've never used highlighters to create art before, so it was fun putting those tips and tricks to the test. Layering up more orange marker to create a bit of contrast for shadows again, and then going over with more mark making. This is bringing a lot more texture to the piece. It's a super easy way to add visual interest. Going in with my usual liney details, and then I decided to add some stars to the background. And the good thing about this is you can mess up the shape before colouring it in. Again, I've gone for the brown on the brown because I think that looks quite cool. Finishing off with a border, I decided to make it a bit thicker. And here she is. The green cheeks are giving lurgy vibes, so maybe this can be a self-portrait. Tips and tricks with the 123 ScrawlrBox. Done. Thank you for watching. I really hope you found this video useful. And I really hope, if anything, I've shown how easy these supplies are to get creative with, even when you're under the weather. Until next time, keep scrolling!